What's good? What's good, YouTube family? Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug TV. We back again as promised. What they say, we back like four flats in a Cadillac.
On the
We
Cadillac. Yes, sir.
we back, man. We back again as promised. As you see, today is going to be part 3 of the Cam Newton and K Michelle. And we're going to be talking about some cold weather today. We're going to be talking about some snow. We got Miss Snow White, as you can see in the background back there. We got Miss Snow White. We on deck. We on deck, man. How you doing, Plug?
Cold blooded. Boy, you're cold blooded.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey, I want to start off first, Plug, by telling
I
everybody
didn't even know that, bro. I didn't even know she had a one, boy.
hey.
I didn't even know she had a one there, boy.
Wait till she hear what she say. Wait till you hear what she say. Hey, we want to first start off telling everybody thank y'all, man. Thank you for everybody who showed love. Man, the views was on deck for both of us, man. Uncle Plug TV and Souls of Thought, man. We appreciate it. We finna keep dropping them things for y'all. Me and Plug talked about it. We talked about it yesterday. Now, y'all gonna get tired of seeing us. Black niggas, y'all tired.
We in your living room, baby. Yeah, we in your car. We in your truck. We at your job. Hey, we everywhere. We in your backyard by the swimming pool.
YouTube mess around. We ain't gonna need no job. We'll be here 24/7.
Giving this number entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna actually start this thing off with a little twist, man. Plug's not even expecting this, so this is gonna be an organic response from Plug. But I think this is how we're gonna start off our shows, man. We're just gonna throw something out there that kind of correlates with the topic. Into the topic, man. So y'all, Plug is not expecting this now. So this is gonna be literally, he is not expecting this video. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's hear what this young lady got to say in the great world of TikTok.
For saying I will not date a black man that dates white women. And I'm not saying like you can have never dated a white woman. I'm just saying if you continuously date white women more than you date black women, I don't want to date you. And I feel like I've run into this issue my entire life. Like I went to a PWI. I grew up in like a white suburban area. Like I am very familiar with black men that want to date white women. But through my experiences and seeing the patterns that I see from black men that date white women, I just know that that's not for me. Like the characteristics of that type of man is not the man that I see being my partner. And I like try not to stereotype people or like put them in a box because I truly don't think that all black men that date white women or like have a preference of white women are this way. I'm just saying I've noticed it enough for it to be an issue with me. And like, I just have noticed that those men tend to be uncomfortable in their blackness. They tend to be a little bit more insecure. I typically intimidate them, which I don't really understand because I'm like so nice.
So therein lies the issue, is that she don't think that they black enough. And more importantly, she feels like she's inferior. And so now she's projecting that onto other people as to why it is that she not available for these guys. Because I don't even think that it's more or less about whether or not she's choosing not to date them. I think that they're choosing not to date her, and she's feeling some type of way about it. But let's continue into it.
And I also just noticed that like they don't really respect women, not even just black women. They specifically disrespect black women more, but like they don't typically respect women at all. And that's definitely not the kind of person I'm interested in dating. So I want to know from other black women, is this crazy to say? Like, is this a crazy standard to have? Because
So, Plug, I'm gonna let you start, man. I'm gonna let you start. Do you feel like she's just not the black man's type, or do you feel that she's right?
Whew. Whew. I'm just go on in that, Nars.
Hey, that's what we're here for.
I don't know why you chunked this out here, man. You put me on the spot.
Got to.
Man, listen. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real. Most of the black men that I meet that date white women are different.
Okay.
They're different.
Elaborate.
Now, I'm gonna have to elaborate. I gotta elaborate. I'm gonna have to elaborate. They are different, and most of them tend to overcompensate for the complexion of their partner over the complexion that they're not. To be completely real with you, most of them that date outside of their race tend to have a legitimate issue, from my understanding of the conversation, that damn classic. Yeah, what's up, classic? But they tend to have a different perspective. It's like, I don't know if they've been hurt by them, they've been, done by them wrong, or whatever the case may be, but they seem to have a different disposition for their race when it comes to them dating outside of their race. They different. Now, not all, because I have a few that sit in my chair that do, and they have not lost themselves in the snowboarding, is what y'all say, the snowboarding, and not lost, the zest for their kind. But others tend to have a certain disposition. At one point, and it just recently changed, even initially starting at the barbershop.
Yeah.
The owner of my shop is married to a white woman. And his disposition for not just women, but men the same. Until I think that I changed his position on how he views someone who speaks like me, that looks like me, that acts like me. I changed his position on it. But before me, and prior to me being there for some time, it took some time for him to, and me having to correct him on his behavior, because he did not know that he was acting. And so I'm like, what? I say, hey, what was that? What was that tone? What was that dismissiveness? What was that? Hey, you got to fix that. You got to do that. You got to fix that. He would do that, and it's, I can say this live on air because I have checked him and he knows. I checked him. I said, bro, no, you can't do that. No. And others who have been present and accounted for didn't check him. I checked him. And I thought that was my position, to check him as friendly as I could, to check him. And yes, I believe that. I believe that most do. That's over there. And it's not an issue for me. It's not an issue for me per se, but I do believe that they do feel a certain way about their race. And that's as PC as I can put that shit. You feel me? That's as PC as I can put it.
And I appreciate your perspective. That's why we on here. That's why this is why this is why we can vibe. This is why we don't want to live in no echo.
But it's not just but that disposition doesn't just lie in the men who date outside of their race. Also, men in different tax brackets. Also, in men who dwell in different circles, who feel that they've earned that position to be in that circle and listen to the rhetoric of others and bring it back to their people, like he the spokesman, he the hopping bob for the people.
Yeah.
Like there's a way that you can explain, or like you do, explain yourself in a way that I'm gonna push your button and then I'm gonna rub your belly. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hey. Okay. All right. So I get it. I get it wholeheartedly, I do. I get it, but I also understand.
Yeah.
I also understand.
And I'm not here to debunk anything Plug said, anything the young lady said. I'm not going to even give my opinion on the topic. The reason why I showed the video is because of one thing. See, I show things, and Plug knows this about me. I show things for a reason.
I know.
There's always a rhyme to the reason.
And I'm like, why you do this? You already know.
The reason why I showed that video was that shows you that women are doing the same thing that they complain about black men do that date outside their race. She complained and insulted black men who date white women. Black women get mad at black men who then have an opinion about black women that date white women. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when a black man says he date outside of his race, and then somebody asks him why, normally that black man gives you something negative about black women.
But it's not the same. But it ain't the same for the man, the white man who dates the black woman though. Oh, we say he invited to the cookout because I got some special kind. I got some special kind. It's resentment. Hey, yeah. It's a classic. Let me give you some.
A black man, but couldn't have one suitable for her. She resents having to go elsewhere. Big facts.
Now, there's some there's some guys, and I can't even call them wiggles. I can't call them wiggles, even though they wiggles. But at the end of the day, we gotta spec where I'm from in Polk County, where I'm from. We have a special kind. I know everybody got their particular, where you from. You got that type of white boy. I seen it in Louisiana, definitely. Yeah. Seen it at the Saints game. I definitely. Boy, the boy was like, "Hey, baby, hey, welcome to the Noya, baby." They like that. But when you get to Polk County, where I'm from, slugged up, big chunks, riding big. Yeah. What's up, boy? You get on the phone with it. Hey, what's up, boy? What's happening with it? Everything straight? You think he putting on? No, he talk like that in front of their parents. Man, Pop, man, you tripping, man. Get on with that, man. I ain't with them game, man. Going on. Straight up.
And he usually have a black woman.
Yes. And don't and will not date a white woman.
Black women are difficult as hell, and only black men still dealing with them is on some brand loyalty-ish, myself included. Thank you, Classic. Thank you. With that being said, that's the only reason why I wanted to show that video though, was because women are so quick to come to, well, if you're gonna date outside your race, that don't mean you got to say anything about us. Okay.
If you can't feel my struggle and you don't know my hustle, you know what I've been through.
So today,
hey, that's my flavor. I like chocolate beside.
Hey, today we on equal ground, women. We on equal ground. You got black women who talk about black men negative. Then you got black men who talk about black women negative that date outside their race. So now that we have a common ground, we can get to the party, man. I just wanted to get there because a lot of times we don't get to see the other side. Women always say black men always got to say something negative. Black women got to say something negative too. So look at that beautiful smile, y'all. Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her. All y'all Negroes who was looking at her chest for the first hour and a half, she about to break your heart. She about to break your heart. Let's see what
the black women don't believe in controlling the controllable.
They expect someone to take them as they is on the. Yep. Big facts. Big facts.
Level up, black women. Yep. Show them you're worthy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still with y'all, man. Hey, show them you worth it, baby. Level up, man. I know y'all.
It is Juneteenth. It is Juneteenth, guys.
Yeah, level up, black women, man. I love y'all, man. I want to see y'all level up. Prove them wrong, baby. Y'all leave the Instagram and Facebook stereotypes behind, man, and show them that y'all are worthy. That you're worthy. Because I know you're worthy.
You're a good uncle.
And I ain't gonna give up on you. I ain't gonna give up on you. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here, and the rest of it can be delusional. But I know you're special. You queens, be that. I ain't gonna umar you, but but hey, listen, step into it. Step into it, girl. Don't let social media beat you up. Don't let them get you. Don't let them.
We're gonna start it after this. He said 44%. We're not doing this today, classic. We ain't doing this today. Let's go.
Who got the biggest, like, who on the Billboard Top 100?
Respectfully, my biggest selling album that I've ever written was about Idris Elba.
Oh.
And respectfully, respect to his wife. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I'm happy he's happy. But I've never written an album.
Somebody have got a song out you, but an album?
A whole album. But I
don't wanna be
respectfully sent
yeah,
him that album.
For
I
sure.
sent him that album.
And I want to be respectful. We do want to be respectful
Yes,
to
I
his,
would never disrespect
yeah,
that woman.
But
And
we just talk.
And if for y'all who missed that, she wrote an album for Idris Elba, the black guy. I think he originally from London that plays in all the movies. Obviously, she either had a relationship with him or she was in love with him. She made a whole album and sent him the album. But no disrespect to his wife after you already disrespected her. But let's move on. Black women, Juneteenth.
Talk about history here.
yeah, history. I sent him that album before it ever came out. And that was the most emotional and honest of writing that I ever did. And still to this day, it still hits top 10 every year.
With that being said,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't got nothing to do with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
Yes, that's all I would like to do.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
I always get in trouble for this over the past 3 years. I've always told my sisters to go where they are loved. And I've always told Black women,
Anybody want to come to the front of the congregation? Any women, any black women in the chat want to come to the? Is Apple Peach here? Anybody want to come to the
I
front?
know April in him. April in him.
April ain't black though. She can't talk on this conversation.
You said
y'all Black men need to be raising Black families.
This lady sat up here for an hour and 22 minutes, insulting, belittling, blaspheming old Cam Newton about what he needs to do to protect Black families, to be a great Black father. An hour and 22 minutes.
I am
almost half of a football game. She set up there. 2 quarters and the halftime performance. She sat up there and told that man what he needed to do. Just to turn around and slap him in his face.
Classic, it's on one today.
Classic, though, it's true.
Hey, it's Juneteenth Classic is on one today. You understand me?
I'm trying to get Classic to them slow. He gonna get there. I know he holding strong for the generations, but we're gonna get him there, man. But did y'all just hear this lady sat down for 2 quarters and a halftime performance?
She out there, Classic. Trust me, man. You just militant right now, bro. You militant.
Nah. Once you disrespected yourself, don't tell us what you
want or need. I am with you.
That's what I keep saying. You set up here for half of a football game, talking to the starting quarterback about what plays he need to run and the protections he missed.
I'll be damned.
Just to turn around and throw penalty flags on him.
I'm befuddled.
Once you disrespect yourself, yeah, we read that one.
He said, I can't go.
Hey. Hey, don't be scared of the ski lift. I know we don't like heights, but it's a soft landing. It's a soft landing, Classic.
Lord.
But we're gonna let her finish. Let her finish insulting this Black man.
to be open to dating even outside of their race. I love Black love and I would like that. But to see my African American women sitting around waiting on a Black man as he chooses whoever he wants to choose,
Do you look at that?
I do.
So if you look at that as a way, no matter what it is,
Mhm.
this goes back to accountability.
Okay, give it to me.
If you look at the Black man that's in a relationship with another race
Mhm.
as a side eye,
I don't look at it as a side.
okay, what do
That's
you,
the thing.
okay, how do you look at it?
I want Black men to do, if they were a Black woman, to build a Black family. I'm not the girl that sits up there and looks at the Black man when he date a white woman or date someone and say, "Oh, you can't do that." Normally, I don't even want them man. And I've always dated outside of my race.
Do y'all hear her?
This bitch crazy.
She just said she normally don't even want the Black man.
This bitch crazy. Then what was the fucking purpose of you coming on here talking to the good brother Cam? You can't. What fucking double standard are you living by, lady? You see that shit? See Cam, it's Cam fault, bro. Cam done got this woman mesmerized up there on the panel, and she done lost her mother mind. She done went mother crazy. She just have completely. Y'all sent the wrong bitch. Y'all sent the wrong one. She was not the one y'all was supposed to send to the fight. I know when she got home, they said, "Girl, what the fuck? What
Come
is
on,
your
come on, ladies. What is she doing here, ladies?
Please.
Ladies, any lifesavers for her? Is Apple Peach here today? Crown Peach Apple. We here today? No. All right.
No
Don't play
lightsaber,
it.
brother.
Yeah.
Man, Juneteenth, man. Everybody out there right there. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. My boots on the ground. They got their boots on the ground as even knowing they gotta go to work tomorrow. I know you ain't got you no 4 day. Ain't nobody gave you no 4 day.
This is crazy, dog. Let me
Cynthia, your ass better be back to work tomorrow, okay? They'll be out there all night.
And
Yeah.
she's finna keep going. We gotta see what she gotta say, Plug. Let's see what she say.
Continue.
And I would like for Black women to be open to the people that like them. White men love me. Like, white men love me. And that is just the
Once
truth.
you go Black, deep,
That's just the truth.
as it's getting thrown back, you ain't never going back.
Yeah, they love me. And that's just always been what that is. Like,
I love that for you.
you do?
I love it for you too. Because if that's how you feel, bitch, you need to go somewhere else.
But we can't accept. See, this is why we doing this part. I can't accept it, Plug.
Bruh.
I can't accept it. I remember 2.5 weeks ago where people was eating me alive, eating my video alive about the Black man who sat in the barber shop.
Oh,
and said that the first time he ever felt love was from the white woman he met in college that he's about to marry.
it's guilt.
And we're going to allow this Black lady to sit up here and say, they love me. They love me.
You should have put a ring on it. You should have put a ring on it. Where your ring at, Kate?
Whites are just.
It's plural. As in multiple.
Right. You're right. You're right, Classic.
Bouncing up in that.
But you know what? These are the talks that I have with a lot of Black people that they start to feel uncomfortable, but then people who know me or really listen, they be like, man, you know what? You're right. This is what I've been talking about, even when it comes to politics and everything. These Black women, they want the white man. Long as that white man doing what he need for her. See, she ain't got no pressure from the white man. That's why she said that. They love me. They like me. She has no pressure there because they're not going to marry her. They're not bringing you into their home. They're not going to be a step crash dummy because you already got a kid. See, white men are smart enough to take advantage of the product, but not keep the product. And that's what's happening here. See, black men will take this lady because she's attractive, because she has a cute smile, because she has a nice rack in front of you, and you'll go be a step crash dummy to her child after hearing this interview. It's still niggas right now after this interview who want to DM K. Michelle. They want to change her opinion. They want to change the way she feel about white people and white men. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. Let me stop. I ain't crashing out. I don't do that.
I got it, bro. No. They need go ahead and cook, bro. Let them cook.
No, man.
Let them cook.
This stuff. This is not. This is not. That's what I'm telling, man. Y'all got to start listening, man. That's why I tell people listen more than you talk, man.
That's why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth.
She telling y'all right in front of y'all face, man.
Yeah, she full of it.
And all these people who get mad at black men like myself who dated outside of our race, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
As long as you're happy.
Nah, classic. I'm trying to. Nah.
Yeah. I told him let him cook. I told him, hey, classic, let him cook.
It makes you upset because every week we get on here on grown folks' business. I can't wait till we get on here next week. I'm playing this for Alyssa. Alyssa, I know you're watching it. We people get on my head when I start talking about dating outside of race. And this black woman out here just saying everything. And nobody.
Boy, listen, you better come correct on this one here, boy. You're gonna have to come to the front of the congregation on this one here, Alyssa. You too, Tam.
I swear on everything.
Tell me why you love that for me. Come on, for me.
I'm an opponent of happy.
Yeah.
Happy. Hey. Go do, go be with whatever, whoever, whenever, as long as it incorporates happily.
Yeah.
Then whatever. Yeah. Don't tell me you're married. I'm not. If you can't tell me that you're happily married, don't tell me you're in a relationship.
Oh, but they gonna tell you they married. I've been married, but you are miserable.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Frost Bistro. It reminds me of the Rashida and Kirk situation. They've been married for forever and they are miserable. That is
not only now she's starting to call out her own people.
I'm confused. I'm confused. Baby girl, I am confused.
You know what? I think I caught on to what was happening. She took that first half of the football game to put Cam Newton on the platter just so everybody could eat off the same plate because she's the same person. Everything she wanted to complain. Now they both on the same page. As long as you're happy. As long as you're happy. Then you want
Cam had switched that thing. Yeah, if you see in part 1, part 2, he flipped that thing. He ran that G on her, and he had got a mind gonna say when she had leaned in on him and she ducked a little bit so he could see, say, see what you missing, see what you missing. And then at the same time, he was like, yeah, I got her. I'm a blah, 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 blah. See that same game y'all run, but we run it right back, man. Everybody play dumb. They say, hey, just our buddy playing dumb don't mean he plumb dumb.
And she ain't just talking about the black man. She talking about a whole married couple, y'all. She talking about a whole married couple. What Jen said, I'm sorry, you can't speak on what you have not said in. She should stay.
Oh, Rashida. Yeah. And that, like I said, that's that old spirit of enduring, long suffering, and understanding. Yeah, we know what you meant, Jen. I knew what you meant, girl. I know what you meant, child. I'm with you, child. Me in that pocket, baby. Me in that pocket. I'm with you.
This is
and that's that long suffering. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I know they have had more good times than bad times. but that's that long suffering and endurance.
And
The
everybody's
woman ain't built like Rashida, but you know who beside her? You know who be beside her? And it's crazy now because most people say, like, I'll be one to say too that that I'll be the one too to say that black woman and them black aunties and them grandma be messing these babies up and be messing these relationships up. You understand? But Rashida stand by her mama, and her mama be like, I know she got to speak some kind of sense to her because she stands strong, and we got too much invested. I know who I married. I know who I got. Just like Jazzy know who she with. She know who she got.
And at the same time, Plug, they got cameras in their face every day.
Every day.
So everybody's seeing way more than you will ever know about a person.
True.
But also, I don't watch these shows, but from what I see from like highlights or when the little trash might be on the TV, Rashida sees that all of us messed up. Yeah. I might as well stay with what I got.
Yeah.
And watch Basketball Wives, all these wives show, Real Housewives. If you watch everybody's messed up.
And I champion her. Only thing I say is, boy, you can't be out there loose dicking, boy, without no rubber on, boy.
Who you talking
about?
Especially
in Atlanta.
Who you talking about, Kurt?
In Atlanta? Kurt can't be out there loose dicking out there with no rubber on, boy.
See, I don't know these people, so you're gonna have to educate. You're gonna have to educate the crowd.
Yeah, Jen know what I'm talking about. He out there got a baby from a stripper, a bottle server, or something like that, man. You can't be out there loose dicking, boy. You feel me? You bring something back to the high hole, boy, you can't get rid of pimping.
Well, let's let her continue to trash a black happy married couple.
Horrible. And I just remember her yelling out saying, "You'll never be married." Well, not to that bullshit. You was right. You know, don't just be married to be married. And that's what I want for black women. I'm all for black love.
Can I stop you right there?
Stop me. Come on.
That's what my nucleus was. I don't want to be married just to be married.
You want to be happy.
Thank you. Proceed.
Okay. I just feel like that. Like, life is so short. When you start losing people, or even me, I went through for surgeries, like cosmetic surgeries. I almost lost my life. To really think for a surgeon and people to really look at your mom's face, and people to really, the doctors really think you're not going to make it over trying to create or do something to yourself. And you say, God, give me another chance to live, and you live. You see life differently. Yeah, I done seen niggas get killed and stuff like that. But when it's you, I don't see things like other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
It's obvious. It's Captain Obvious right here. Kay has decided not to. Kay has decided not to behave. Kay has not decided not to behave in a manner conducive to marriage. She needs to be quiet about relationships. It helps nobody.
Yes.
Classic. I be saying you own one, boy. And now I'm with you when you mother and right. You understand me? Boy, you I'm with me. You have to correct that. I know what you were saying. I told you in that pocket tonight. We're gonna on part 3. We're gonna be in that pocket tonight. Everybody gonna be on one accord. One band, one sound. Yeah. One band, one sound. They sent the wrong bitch to go get on Cam.
Play the Bumblebee.
They sent the play the Bumblebee. They sent the wrong one. Y'all should have sent the Warrior. This right here, this a pawn. She's not a rook. She's not a bishop. She's not a knight. That is a pawn.
My boy said one bed.
She can't speak on it when she's not living it. She can't speak on it. April says she can't speak on it when she's not living it.
Yeah, she ain't acting like that. Do what he did on that when he was on that base. Doom.
I'm challenging the P2s over here, man. Challenging the P2.
You know what? Kay can't read music. Kay, she can't read music. That's real, y'all. We figured it out. What is that?
That's a nose, I think.
Oh, that's a
No,
pawn.
that's a pawn.
Pawn. Okay.
That's
You
a
know the
pawn.
computer's small now.
It looked like a bishop though. And say, y'all talking.
Oh yeah. We're gonna take it right at the end. Class. You already know.
Yes, we are.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We can do it now. We don't want to listen to this bitch no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear her. I don't want to hear her no more, bro.
Y'all, she tripping, y'all.
She is on Fugazi status right now.
And she said something that everybody probably missed too.
What that?
She's having all these cosmetic surgeries.
Oh Lord, we been
y'all know why she having those, right? Because y'all remember at the beginning of the first video we watched, she said that white women were trying to fix themselves to look like black women.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you must be doing surgeries to make the white men happy. Because you ain't dating no black man. See, this is the problem. See, this is the problem. See, people don't understand. I watch this stuff to get an understanding. I don't just watch YouTube videos and say, "Oh, that's entertaining." Cam Newton, Kay Michelle.
Bro, it's clear. It's clear. And I say again, and I stand on it. Classic.
Classic says she almost died trying to get that construction.
It's crazy work. Hey, bro. Hey.
She went through with her peach.
She went through it with a peach surgery.
We done with Kay Michelle tonight, man. We done with that tonight. This is crazy. This is crazy, man.
This is psychotic, man.
This lady might be bipolar from my DSM diagnosis and the criteria.
She wrapped too tight, man. You know, folk be doing drugs, bro.
Yeah,
folk be doing drugs, man. I don't know that right there. AK, man, I'm gonna tell you something. When you got back to the house, I'm gonna let you know right now. Your partners in crime looked at this interview and said, "Bitch, you fucked it all up. We told you to get on his ass, girl, and say that y'all sent the wrong bitch." And say, "Listen, y'all sent the wrong one in the battle."
This is crazy, man. Well, hey, you know what? Hey, y'all, go ahead.
What you saying behind the scenes that made her feel appropriate to be the appropriate spokesperson? And if them I don't think you got no friends. You can't have no friends. You must be listening to fans.
But think about it. Who can think about it? Let's really take some time. Who can the black community send to speak for black women up right now? Who can truly, as a female, go on that platform and speak for black women?
Can't send her. She dead. Maya Angelou dead. I got a few, but she ain't, man. Ain't none of them famous. I covered Whole Redemption.
Okay, we got a question. We got a question. He said, "My question for the day is there truly redemption for people with a promiscuous past?"
Promiscuous past. I say for men. Hey, Classic. Let me ask you. All right, because you said Whole Redemption. All right, so for a man too, this go for women. Because black men don't cheat, and black men don't hoe. We sewing. It's tough, man. It's tough. Like it's amazing. Like I'm watching a same thing.
We're gonna speak on both. Go ahead, plug. Go ahead. I'm
watching a series called There Is a Difference. I'm watching a series called The Shot. He said, drop the link.
Yeah, I got him.
Got him. So I'm watching a series called The Shy, and on The Shy, Lala is playing a character called Dom, who has a very promiscuous past, and the dude that she with right now, Vic, don't care that she has a promiscuous past. He still married her. He don't care about her past. He said he only care about her future with me. They explore options. Yeah, that's what men do, baby. Women can't do that, man. You are entrance. You are an entrance.
This is what I'm gonna say, and I sent that to class, so he should be up in a second. This is what I'm gonna say when it comes to this. I'm gonna say there is redemption, but for a woman, there's only one way to truly have redemption, and you have to go through that phase without getting pregnant.
Ooh.
If you could come out of your phase, no STD, no baby, no, like you just went through your phase, you experienced what you experienced. Now you probably done found God and
a new state,
other things,
and a new state.
I would say you can redeem yourself, but you can't have. But your negotiables have to be very realistic.
Cause most of these do. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all some facts. Your grandmama will probably a hoe. Your mama was probably a hoe. Your aunties probably was a hoe. Before she settled down and you got all these cousins that look like friends, you know what I'm saying? She was probably a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy said on the album, he say, you know, when you went to your grandma's house and your grandmama had all the plastic on the furniture, you know why your grandmama had all the plastic on the furniture? Because she was a squirrel. I'm just saying. Hey, you know what I mean? Everybody that samples some dang-a-lang and everybody that samples some coochie. It is what it is.
And when it comes to men, I don't think men need redemption from that. That's the nature of a man.
The right one gonna cease and desist all that bullshit.
Yeah, like we don't. I think that's the problem with what's going on in the world today.
So can the right man cease and desist her bullshit?
Cease and desist who? The woman?
Yeah, because we just said he said same link.
I just emailed the classic. I just emailed it to you.
It said, so if the right woman can stop a cease and desist a man bullshit, can the right man cease and desist a woman bullshit? Because a woman can be a certain way, even in her demeanor, her actions, and how she speaks. And the right man come along and she clean that shit up.
But it's not about being the right man come along. Do that right man want to take that time to rebuild that home? You see what I mean? That's why I'm saying, like, I think that woman needs to go through her redemption phase first before finding that right man. Like, that right man shouldn't be trying to recover her right after she get out of her treatment. You know what I mean? Once she recovering, she got out of sober living house.
She's still in the meetings. She's still you gotta wait till she graduates and get all the chips. She gotta get all the chips.
Yeah.
I done went through the 12 steps. I done did everything. I done did everything in the pamphlet. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in the advanced class. Now I'm teaching the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
now they calling me to come up and speak. Now I'm holding the class.
Yeah, she got to be a mentor, a sponsor. She should be a sponsor. By the time
I done left all the hoe at the door.
Yeah. She should be a sponsor by the time she meets you.
Damn.
If she meets you, she should be a sponsor. You know what I mean? She should be a sponsor. She should not be.
She helping others.
Yeah.
I'm the one you call when you about to go off the deep end.
We paid it forward at that point. April.
I like that one.
How do you feel about?
Guess who's Gazak still?
What's going on?
I start off classic. I'm made different. I go, hey. That thing be jamming, dog. That thing be jamming, dog.
Chilling, man. Chilling.
What you got for it, class? What you got? What was your synopsis on that on the redemption phase?
You know, it was kind of inconclusive earlier when I discussed it. The chat was super active earlier on my live, so they had a lot to say about it. I think it's conditional though, man. We kind of came to the same conclusion in regards to men, right? I don't think that men necessarily need redemption, right? Because we don't lose our value. I'll put it like this. If all the women tomorrow woke up and start saying men's body counts matter, then we would be in the same boat as them, right? If they made it matter, it would matter. But because it doesn't matter to them, like a man with experience is not devalued in the market. So there is no redemption required. Now, for women, we do hold them accountable for their past. We do. So there is redemption required. And then we have to ask ourselves, is it really a thing? I think that it is. I think the conclusion I drew is there's always, you know, as men, we gonna look at the men who say, oh, I don't care about a woman body count. You with me now. I look at them like suckers. Personally, that's me. You feel me? I look at them like suckers. Like, bro, you could have more respect for yourself than you do. You know what I'm saying? You could. Your self-respect is at a needs improvement. You feel me? That's how I personally view it. You feel me? He's right. So when you have a certain level of respect for yourself, let's say on a 1 to 10, if your respect for yourself is an 8 and above, I took the 6 pillars of self-love thing. Y'all check that out on my channel. I took the 6 pillars of self-love test. If your shit come out to an 8 or above, you probably not gonna try to marry a woman who been ran through. You just probably not because of how you love yourself. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if your self-love not on that level, then you might, or if you've been out here disrespecting yourself in the streets, then you got a certain level of empathy for a woman who didn't disrespect herself in the streets. And now y'all both got all y'all battle scars and you come together like, hell, let's try to sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all both in the infirmary.
But it really don't.
You're both in the infirmary with bandages and stitches and shit.
Well, from on the Salvation Army rack. You know what I'm saying? That thing going for the low. You feel me? It's beat up.
Classic. I think it was your show that I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I heard this on your show. I don't know if it was you or somebody in the chat said that men probably should go for women who've been like married for long periods of time.
Yeah, once you pass a certain age. I said that. You saw that on my show.
Okay, yeah.
Like if you're in your mid-30s and because the question was, Mr. McBride asked me, how can a man in his mid-30s realistically run into a woman with like 10 or less bodies or 5 or less bodies? And I said, you're gonna have to find one of them women who like a widow and they was married for a long time and they haven't been in the streets that long. You feel me? Or you might have to, or a long ass standing relationship, like she got married at 21 and got divorced at 35, and she kind of been with, you know, if she cheated on him, let's just say, let's be realistic, right? She probably been with like 3 dudes in the last 15 years. If you can find you one of those, I would say take your chances with that. Right. I would say take your chances with that versus somebody who been playing left field, catching pop flies.
That was like the best thing I've heard in a long time. Because a lot of times we don't get a lot of good solutions, but that probably was the best solution I heard. I was like, that makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah, we trying to crack the code.
Hey, classic. I'm a living with it. I did that. I found that. You did. Yeah.
Well, she said a woman will be out of that phase before she even pursues a serious relationship. We know how to cut it off.
No, but the only issue with that, I'm sorry for the brutal honesty. You know how I get on my channel, but it's you can't like respectfully though. You can't undo the dicks though. Like you can't undo them. Like you did them. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with like women ain't genetically designed to even have that many different sexual partners in a lifetime. They're just not even designed to do it. So like when you get to you outside of nature at that point, hitting 10 dudes, 15 dudes, 20 dudes, 30 dudes, the amount of comparison that you got in your mind, the amount of DNA that's stored up in you, like, you know, you discombobulated on the inside spiritually at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Them boys coming with a chopper, they shooting the whole club up. They shooting the whole club up.
That's what I'm saying too. They not playing with no contraceptive now. So like all that different, you know what I mean? It matters. It matters. like it's almost like because so, and I'm not saying that about the woman that made the comment, but just in general, because so many women have already made these choices, they know that there's no retroactively, you can't remove those experiences from your life. Like they happen. And for a lot of men that respect themselves a certain way, it's just a disqualifier. And they don't want to hear that because it's an ugly truth, but it's real. Like I'm not married. I want a wife I could be proud of, not just a wife. You feel me?
And you know, one thing we don't talk about, Classic and Plug, is that I don't think a lot of people understand that once a man really shoot up a woman and they've been together for a while, that man can always come back.
Yeah.
Unless he did something that was just kind of like totally ruined the relationship, yeah, he can. It's almost equivalent to a baby daddy. Like he can come back, like because that man has put something internally in you. It's a book that I recommend for any women in the chat and men too. It's called Swipe Right, and it gives an analogy in this book, and it says that you can see how sexually active a female shark is by the scars on her belly. When sharks mate, male sharks mark up their territory by scratching the belly of a female shark. And if you look, and that's what I feel happens to our women in society. So y'all go out here and you start going in these different relationships and not understanding that that man has already marked his territory. And that's why I feel like we in this, look, you know what they say, like what 2% or the 1% of men are messing with all the different women. That's really what happens. That man,
that shit deep as hell, boy.
Huh?
That shit deep as hell, boy.
You know what I mean? Hey, we got codes on here. We gotta get for, you know, you gotta get a little substance behind. You got code, you got classic on here. You know what I mean?
Y'all better come get this damn sustenance over here, so y'all need to survive out here in this battlefield.
It's deeper than we talk about. I know we joke and stuff online, and like we all talk, we all know. I think, especially class, we know how serious this really is, and I think women haven't really caught on to how serious it really is.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
we'll see in a minute, but you know it's crazy because like I always when people give me their point of views, I always just ask them to show me their point of view in the world, right? So when they be like, oh, all these men are like so feminine, this, that, and the third, and it's like that's crazy because if we really, I mean, we are softer than our forefathers. I'll give us that. Like, you know, the conveniences of technology have made us softer people as a mankind. We a soft batch of humans, but I will say, if we were that soft, you know, it'd be somebody the Saints to be marching in. It's a lot of countries that don't like us. If we've gotten that soft, we would have gotten tried already. So again, show me what you're talking about in the world. Now, when we say our women have gotten hard, we can point to that. When we say all the women like the same 5 dudes, we can point to that. Well, what do you mean? Prove it. Well, black women have 1 million plus more children than black men. How does that happen? Serial baby daddies. That's how it happens. Y'all messing with it. So like we could point to it. So it's like, you know, it get real tough when you start saying stuff that people can't argue anymore. You know what I mean? They start getting uncomfortable. They feel that pressure. You know.
Hey, Jen, April, y'all got a question. Y'all got a question for us? Don't get quiet now because K Michelle ain't on the screen. Y'all got a question for it? You got 3 men on here. Hey, y'all say y'all don't ever get an opportunity. Hey, you got.
I need. If any of y'all women that are listening, I'm sorry to can I tap in with your audience? I'm trying to put together this women's panel.
Hey, we one family, man. You got it.
Bet. I'm trying to put together this women's panel. So if any women are available, it's an all women panel. I'll be the only guy. So y'all can, you know, whatever y'all want to do. Y'all want to gang up on me, whatever, right? I'll be the only guy, but I'm trying to put together an all women's panel, different types of women too, different POVs, because sometimes I feel like women don't understand the sisterhood, right? Like, and so I want to bring women to the table to have conversation among women to see the differences within themselves between the woman that's married on the panel that's talking versus how she sounds to the woman that want to be married but can't seem to get, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see. I want them to talk. And I want to just, you know, sit back and ask the questions. So if any women here listening that are interested, email me at theclassiccodes777@gmail.com.
And I'll pass that on to, you know, Lissa and Tam from
please. Y'all would love their perspectives, man. I got a couple locked in. So
okay, bet.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all heard them. What are questions? Yeah, come on, y'all watching? We got people watching. I know you in the chat. Hey,
Don't be shy.
We here for a few more minutes now. Classic running all off. Classic running
I don't
all
want to scare nobody, man. I don't want no trouble. You know.
Hey, I guess.
Wait, what was your overall thought, Classic, on that whole interview though? Like the whole interview, like what was your take on it? If you had to knock it down,
They sent the wrong bitch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't even send anybody. You can't. There's that conversation is played out. Like the whole conversation of like, oh, you're a wealthy, successful, man, and you have like your seed spread abundant. That's played out. Like I said, the top 5% men are the kings of today, and it don't matter what percentile you're in the top 5% in. If you're in the top 5% in height, you're a king of today. If you're in the top 5% in finances, and now if you check in multiple 5% boxes, now you're putting yourself in the 1%, the 2%. Those are the kings of today. Most women are attracted to the kings of today, right? So what happens is they want to be with the king, but they don't want the burdens of the queen. Kings historically in all cultures and all corners of this world have never been monogamous. So if you want the man who is generally attractive, if this man can walk in a room of 100 women, all different ethnicities, and 80 or more of those women find him to be an attractive man, he's probably not only going to deal with you for an entire lifetime. And if you want to be with him long term, it's something you should embrace. All the crying and complaining on the internet is not going to change that. And if you truly, if true monogamy and loyalty mean them, I know it's a comment. Oh, go ahead, plug.
No. And if that man walks in there and that 80% of those women do want him and he's not there, he might be a fruity. he might not be what you're looking for. And most of the cats you do take that what you're looking for is probably a fruitcake. He might not even be the man you looking for. You don't even know what comes with that dynamic of man that you are looking for. You don't want that. I want to be perfectly clear for you. These is not studying you. They ain't studying you, man. I'm telling you, he is jumping up and down and either random women or some booty. I'm telling you, most of them cats that you do see that you're like, oh my God, he's such a, he been like that. They've been doing him like that because people treat people how they look, not how they are. So at the end of the day, if you're fawning over this man and doing this, that, and the third, that means everybody else is too. And guess what? Yeah. Now, if he's interested, he's uber interested, which means he has a lot of, as my man said, he's not going to be monogamous. Or he a fruitcake. I'm telling you, he over there with Billy, with Jimmy.
Did you land Classic before I put up the question?
Oh no, I was gonna say for women who truly do prioritize monogamy, like, and they want fidelity over everything, fidelity over the man with the finances, fidelity over the 6 foot. If you truly want somebody to be loyal to you, you may have to deal. Your king might be 5'8". Your husband might be 5'8". He might, and that's okay. But you got the human being that you want. He just might not be dressed up. You know what I'm saying? He not in the physical sleeve, the human sleeve that you want him to be in. But which one is it? Because us as men, we make that compromise no problem. You give us woman A, fine as hell, but gonna be a headache. We talking long term. Woman B, decent looking, but she act right. We all of us going with B. Long term, we going B, bro. Every time. Ask 100 men. 100 of them going B, bro. We not signing up for no.
Ain't got no and none in the purse.
It's like that.
And I'm gonna bid you up. And I'm gonna put you.
It's like that parable of the king with the invisible robe. The king that nobody said anything to. He walked around in this invisible robe, but he was actually walking around naked until a young kid came up to him and said, "Hey, you ain't got no clothes on." But everybody was so afraid to tell him the truth. That's really what's going on.
Put Nick up. Put Nick up.
We gotta go in order. April said, "I do." So when men are sexing multiple women, do they realize they bring those energies from those women to each other. Men are like a vessel, they pass on energies. So are you asking are men aware of this?
Yeah.
I think we are. We brought it up.
Yeah.
That's why they made rubbers. That's why they made.
I mean, not only that, but there's natural chemistry to that. Women are supposed to be in the role of sister wives. They're not supposed to be side chicks and mistresses and all of that. So what happens is when you're dealing with two women consistently, and y'all women know, because when they work with women, y'all cycles line up. Y'all don't think that's happened. Y'all don't think God got that way for just no reason. If you're around a woman, if a woman is around another woman consistently, and tell me if I'm wrong, ladies, correct me. I promise you, I'm here to learn too. But if women are around each other for long enough, they cycles line up. If that's not nature telling you we supposed to be in some type of a collaborative, you know what I'm saying, state with one another, then I don't know what is. And when a dude is dealing with two women or three women and it's consistent and it's in a household like that, he's not gonna, there's no more bacterial issues. It becomes a shit. That's y'all, hey, look into it. Actually chat GPT. If I'm wrong, holla at me. I'll wait.
Yeah. April said, in those long terms, if a king would be more diligent while exploring their options with respecting the queen, we wouldn't have so many issues. So, hey y'all, April might be open to explore options, y'all. So let's go on to she said, so what you're saying is we have to settle for less to get a man who don't cheat?
Not less, because a man who love your dirty draws is not less, right? That's the issue right there. It's a perspective thing. Respectfully, it's a perspective thing, right? So you view the man that is more physically attractive or more financially abundant as the more, versus the man who loves you for the human being you are, and you can get with him and y'all can build the empire. Y'all can, he may not have a bag when you meet him. The thing of this is this thing about money I was just talking about on my channel. You can always lose it and you can always get some more of it. So people be talking about the money you got when you meet them. I can get some more tomorrow and I can have it today and lose it tomorrow. So y'all worried about some money, worry about the person. And that's not less. My bad. You know, I live in a red state, so shots going out. Don't worry about that. Open carry out. It's open carry out here. But like, you know, it's just one of them. Yeah, it's okay. I'm safe. Trust me. But yeah, so that's not less. In my opinion, that's not less, right? The man who loves you for you and want to be real to you and true to you and respect you when you can't see him, isn't that more?
That's more.
That's more.
How? That's not the less.
That's
if
true.
you're gonna be with multiple women, then be selective in who you are choosing. I think I'm with you, April. I think men should be honest.
I said that last night. I said choose wisely and act accordingly.
You did say that.
Choose wisely and act accordingly.
Yeah. So this
I'm gonna look at the character. I'm gonna look at the character. I'm gonna look at the demonstration in which you're presenting in front of me.
I'm gonna say this
even before I'm interested. I'm looking at you for who you are and what I see. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just physicality. It's character.
I'm gonna say something too, because this goes back to when I was on Classic Panel. This also is why more black men date outside of their race. I want to stay kind of on topic of tonight, Snow White. Because I'm serious. White women are more open to the conversation of understanding you as a man than black women are. Black women be like, boy, you want to see this? Nah,
but Norris, most of these niggas don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. You're dealing with a very blind society, bro. A lot of these cats don't know who the hell they is, man.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think this is my opinion. This is just my opinion.
Yes, sir.
I think men know who they are. They're just afraid to be who they are.
Yeah.
Because I hear this a lot. Like, I know Classic follow him too. Anton is real big at this. Like, he's able to say things around his wife that most men would love to say around their wife.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to filter himself he's truly authentic who he is. To some people on the outside, it might look a little harsh. It might look like he's disrespectful, but they know who they are. They're one. They're not worrying about how the outside look at them. And that's why I think men know who they are. And that could be anything. They know if they gay, they know if they straight, they know all that. Women don't allow men to be who they are. So then they have to sit here and walk on eggshells and be somebody they're not. That's what happened to Cam Newton.
But
Newton
that's still, no, all right. That's him being in the public eye and him trying to generate more revenue. You know what I mean? I have to hop on the panel.
Hey, Classic. I'll get her on your panel. That's my daughter, man.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah,
I caught that last. I caught that last part. You said it was your daughter. Yep.
Yeah, but that's him trying to thwart his image because of what he was doing and how he was doing things. You know, he's trying to fix his public image with the women because that's about the revenue, and that's more money that they complaining about Jazzy that's gonna go into her household. You know what I'm saying? That's going into their household. Yeah. That's what they're talking about. But other men, I think most of these cats don't really know who they are in the first place. That's why they're not choosing properly. That's why they are choosing. That's why that square that you said, that L7 would choose that booger that had, you know what I'm saying, multiple bodies. You know what I'm saying? Most of these men who really know who they are as a man, you know what I'm saying, really have accomplished something, and they ain't gotta be 7 figures. You know what I'm saying? Know where they're going.
Yeah.
Mindful of where they've been and mindful of where they're going. It's a lot of cats that's not, man. Hey, just because you're exceptional, I tell you, just because you're exceptional, bro.
Who?
Don't get in a group of these unexceptional niggas, man, and think that you gonna thwart something. These motherfuckers lost out here, bro. This shit here crazy. Most motherfuckers would take a meme that they saw today and apply it to the rest of their life forever. that meme that they seen in that moment, that first little boo-boo in the morning, he gonna see that meme on the toilet and apply it to their life for the rest of their life, bro. Most of these cats do not know who they is, bro. They have no fathers around. You know what I'm saying? They got no OG. That OG shit is dead. Because they don't even get unless you sit in my chair, you don't get to meet me, nigga. Because when I get off work, I'm coming home.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna see you class unless they tune in, because what you doing, you on your job. Most of the real niggas, most of the OGs, most of the aunts, their ass is on their job. And they ain't got time to be fucking around with these YNs.
You know what it is though, too? You know what it is though, too? I think with the amount of men who are growing up without the presence of men, it's important for men who have panels. Me, all three of us. I just tapped in with your channel too, Plug. I didn't know you had your own channel. I just tapped in with you today. But with people who I do this real well on my channel. I'm very vulnerable on my channel about my experiences, like stuff that people are embarrassed to talk about. I talk about it very, very matter of factly because it's something that I understand. There's nothing that any of us have been through that there isn't hundreds of thousands or millions of people who have also gone through. Like exactly, It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what it is. So people be scared to talk about their losses. They scared to talk about their mistakes. They scared to talk about their deplorable decision making. I talk about all that stuff on my channel. I'll be like, yeah, fellas, I'm not just talking about you being a lame. I used to be a lame. Yeah, so now I can tell you, hey, this is I know the POV you have, and I'm telling you where you're going wrong. If you want results, you got to make adjustments. See, life is about making adjustments. You feel me? And it's all, but to make adjustments, you first got to deal in reality. And I think step one is where everybody getting stuck at. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people getting stuck at, and that's dealing in reality. If reality is harsh, they'll rather create a delusion. If you don't deal in reality, you can't chart your course. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what it be. Like a lot of people, if reality is hard to deal with, they'll create a delusion and then force everybody else to acquiesce to the delusion. It's like, okay, being overweight. I'm gonna use this example because I used to be big. I weighed almost 270 at one point. I'm 6'2", so I was just close to 300, right?
Yeah.
I had to look at myself and be like, I'm not healthy. I don't feel my age. I don't feel good. My knees hurting if I sit in the car too long, all type of shit. Like how long I'm gonna live if I keep moving like this, right? So I dealt with the reality of the situation and I made adjustments. I eat clean now. Y'all be seeing me on my channel. I'm drinking fresh juices. I eat clean. I always been an athlete. So I made the adjustments. But some people, instead of accepting that they didn't like what they saw in the mirror when they caught themselves. I caught myself sideways in the mirror, man. I looked like I was in my second trimester, dog. I said, no. I said, no, I gotta get on my business. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
And because I was real with myself, I was able to address it. Some people would tell you, don't say the word fat around me, or say big bone. Like, no, if you don't like the word fat, control the fact that it applies to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You uncomfortable with it. Stop.
And you putting the lashes on.
Right.
But you don't a bit.
You hear me? Don't force us to tiptoe. Don't force us to tiptoe when you could just simply improve. You feel me? And I think that's a lot of the thing that brothers step away from, to your topic, the way brothers step away from sisters, because everything you try to get accomplished with the American black woman, for the most part, unless you have your diamond in the rough, there's so much resistance.
Yeah.
Constant resistance. It's never just simple. Like, okay, you come to a fork. I'm Norris, trust me. I joke about you for snowboarding, but I get it, bro. I promise you, I get it, bro. Because you come to a fork in the road with Becky, and you say, hey, babe, us and the kids, we're going right. All right, kids, come on, we're going right. You come to a fork in the road with Regina, and you be like, hey, babe, we going right. Well, why you say right? It looked like it's an opening over there. And now I got to stop. We getting chased. I got to stop and explain to you why we going left. You got to agree with my explanation. It got to sound good to you. And then you could decide to come under my leadership and go. It's too much resistance.
I'm with you.
Just come on.
And look. And me being me,
yeah,
through my trials and my tribulations, bruh, I can tell you this here. I'm here for the la resistance. Because I can give as much as I can. If I can push as much as I can give. And at the same time, you should know, if you can value my leniency, you should be able to value when I put my foot down. And I kind of twist that son bitch like I'm putting a Newport out. You feel me?
Is that how it go though? Is that how it goes though?
Man, I tell you, I would honestly say, to the man who is aligned with that woman, I don't give a fuck if she white, Chinese, Thai, Filipino, or black. If that right man is saying what he needs to say, your ass shall be heard. And I believe that. And then after you put your foot down, and it's that much of resistance, or is that you got to stay on the job? That's also a part of the relationship as well. Understanding these faults and having these conversations about these faults. It can't always be, you know what I'm saying, Gucci. Everything will always be good under the current circumstances we in. Everything will always be Gucci. So at the end of the day, I got to understand who my partner is, and I got to understand their faults. I got to understand how they are with finances. I got to understand how they are with eating and health. I got to understand how they are with working out. That's a part of the motherfucking job as well. Everything will be fucking peachy.
Yeah.
Everything ain't all about the resistance. It's about, okay, me figuring out, just like if I have a way about me that she disapproves of, she needs to speak my language in order for me to fix that part about me. And if she also has something that's a default in her, I need to speak her language in order to get her to get on the right page with me.
See, and that's that black woman shit, man. Because I'm telling you, man, listen, I ain't never officially been in a relationship with a Caucasian woman, but I've been with non-black women, bro. You don't gotta go through all that, man.
I know.
They just try to learn you. They just try to learn who you are, and they just kind of fall in line, bro. It's
That's
not
the only race of women who wasn't raised to be. A black man raises his daughter, say, I want to teach you to do this, so you ain't gotta depend on the nigga for shit. And a black woman say, I'm showing you this because I don't want my baby to have to depend on a nigga for shit. We are the only race that do that shit to our kids, to our baby girls. You understand? I say, as an uncle, I say this: I need you to be as independent as you are codependent. I need for you to know when to step up and when to step back. That's it. At the end of the day, and that's how I am. And at the end of the day, bro, I know it's a man, I know it's a husband, I know it's a lover, I know it's a father, a brother, or whatever the case may be. We also have to we have to lead our women. We got to teach them too, bro. And sometimes that is through example. If she see you getting up to go do this right here, it's gonna be only be so long for you say, "Hey, now goddamn it, you didn't see me get up like 7 mornings in a row getting to this motherfucking workout. You gonna get your ass up and go with me?"
Nah,
you
it's God.
and I get past that, and I get past that old, I don't, it wasn't your message, what you said, it's how you said. I don't want to hear that shit. Because all the you want to give me, go ahead.
But is God God punishing us for something?
Nah, bro. We just
why
we are a strong
we born? Yeah, what's up?
I can answer it. I was just letting Plug go and go and go.
Oh my bad. Go ahead, do it.
Plug is actually showing you that black people are just programmed. We are the only race that will sit here and make all these analogies for why we should do something the harder way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listening.
When we know it's an easier way. Like, we are the only species in the world that's going to say, I know it's meat over there with no trap on it, but I'm going to go up the tree and get the meat that's hanging from the highest branch because yes, we just got to push back on resistance. We got man. There
is an easier way. You have to find the easier way and bring that shit back to the house.
You got to let me land.
I'm being honest. I understand everybody wants the lane of least resistance.
It's not that. It's called.
But at the same time, it's a beautiful love.
It's called intelligence, though. It comes a point in time where you can't continue to be ignorant to what you're. Ignorant is a lack of knowledge. Once you receive knowledge, you should no longer act on the things that you used to act on. We can't continue to try to justify our actions just because of our race. Like, we have to get out of that. We have to move. I'm not telling people that the white person is the best way to go. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, once you find that person, if it doesn't look like you, but it feels right and it's what you've been looking for, you need to stick with that person. But we need to stop sitting up here taking 10 minutes to analogize why we should stick around with black women because they pushing and not following directions.
I dig that side. But I told you, Norris. I told you I'm here. I'm here for the challenge.
But
when the challenge can't be taken no more, we disperse.
And this is my big class. And this is why I said it's programming too, because Nick, if black men had the same. I don't want to call you niggas. It's different between black men and niggas. If black men had the same fortitude about changing the culture, changing the communities, changing society that y'all do about trying to change a black woman's ways, we wouldn't even be in this situation.
We
wouldn't be in this situation at all.
But
no, it's no more buts to this.
What I'm saying, I can't change them all.
Dog.
I can change mine. I'm just saying. And every black man has to be, whether they're with that law resistance, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to put it down. 3, 2.
Hey, but like, you see but Classic get what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what you choose. I'm not here to change your mind.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But I gotta speak for the ones that's
you're not speaking for the ones. You speaking for yourself. You're not speaking.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about I can't get the whole mass. I gotta get my lane. The one that's sitting in it right now.
You just gave us an 8-minute instruction manual on how to tame a sister, man. Come on, dog. We not signing up for that shit,
dog. My brothers who's dealing with that hard-headed motherfucker.
Listen, man, this shit out of control.
I am going to be here. Hey, bro, I am going to be here. Listen, tune in to Uncle Plug TV.
Y'all, you can't make this up. You can't nobody else.
I'm gonna help you, man. I know everybody wants the lane, but at the end of that, I'm telling you, it's beautiful at the end of that rainbow.
No, it
When
ain't.
they get it-
No, it ain't.
when-
No, it
when
ain't.
they-
I think we
when they
being
get in
punished for something.
compliance, hey, when
I
they
think
get
we
in
do.
compliance, and y'all both are in the same lane, having the same vision, it's a beautiful thing.
Okay, let me
God.
ask you. Let me ask you this: since you have the playbook, let me ask you this question.
But you start no shit.
Let me ask you this. This is my only question. This is my only question. And if you can answer this, hey, you can win the argument. I'm good at the
Talk to me, cuz.
How long do you do that?
Shit. You know what every nigga gonna say.
No.
Long as it take, nigga. Long as it take. Long as it take.
Shit.
Damn, it's not right.
Hey, look, hey man, hey, if that person happens to be your person, I gotta be real with you. Classic, god damn it. I know you're militant as hell. I already see it. I see you got the boots on the ground, bro. And Norris, I know, damn it, I know. But me, hey, listen, I've been here before, and then when it got to what? Until I don't, damn it, Jen, stay with me. Stay with me. What I'm saying, shit, y'all, god damn it.
Yeah, he lost it. It's over with. It's gone.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Because I'm going through resistance right now with two black men.
Man, come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. My beautiful queen that I have raised is in the chat, and she will tell you there's not been one time that she comes to her dad about any situation dealing with a man that I don't give her the truth. I don't do all that. I give her what her role should be as a female.
Mm-hmm.
And home, watch this, class. Vea, what's the two questions? What's the two questions you got to answer? Watch this. What's the two questions you got to answer, Vea?
Let me mute.
What's the two answers we gotta ask, Vea?
What's that noise, Classic?
Nah, but what's the two questions? How it go?
None.
Are you done?
Nah, but how it go, Vea? How it go? What's the two questions?
Are you done? What the fuck?
She know. Are you going to? She know. She's just taking her some time to type. She must be on that phone. But I'm telling you, this is a simple world, man. I never thought we would get to a place where black men made this so complex.
It's not
like, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what happened to Classic, because it happened to me, and I got to show him when Classic got in shape, the code was unleashed. Because I did that when I was in the military class. I got up to 284 pounds. I was almost 300. I came back from Kuwait 178 pound dog, shredded, six pack. What these eyes started to see, it changed my whole thought process about women. Because once I became the package, it was endless. It didn't matter. And I was getting them when I was fat. So when I got in shape, I cracked the code. Like I was around married women. I was around married women who tried to entice me, who tried to ask me to do things, husbands in the next room. I seen women for what women were when I lost weight. And I'm telling y'all, any man who wants to see the codes, like Classic said, get yourself together. Get yourself together. And then you ain't gotta have money, just get yourself together physically.
Yeah. I trust me, I understand that. Don't put me on blast, Dad.
Yeah.
And I hear you loud and clear. I've seen. Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, shit, for me, I spent a small window of time like being out of shape. I actually got out of shape in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it was like Yeah. I got out of shape in a
A happy
relationship.
weight.
So like, yeah, so like most of my life, you know, I played college basketball and stuff. So I was in shape most of my life and stuff. But what it was in my early, it still aligns with what you said, Norris, but in my early years, I was a lover boy. So like I stayed in like relationships. So though I was in shape and generally attractive to women, I wasn't playing the field. So there was my eyes, I still had the goggles on. You know what I'm saying? Then when I got into a window of time where I could just be free and single and drop the weight, that's when I saw the venom. Like that's when I saw the true. Two things showed me the true nature of women. A, giving your all to a woman that is just leave to go experiment on some shit. That was the first time, right? Like they are just like you trying to get married. They on some like I got fear of missing out on the streets type shit.
Yeah.
So trying to wife a chick who has that itch to be a hoe. That's the first thing. And then the second thing was like you said, being single. Like once I went through the first time where a dude took my chick, I went on a spree where I would only mess with females that had a guy. Now I never messed with a married woman.
Yeah.
But if that was your girlfriend, she was mine too, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen how easy it was for females to cheat, that's when I knew like I never had nothing loyal in my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I knew from just, I'm talking about seamlessly cheat. It's like I told y'all on my channel, man, I done had dudes pay for me and his girl dinner.
Yeah.
He don't know it. He paying for us to go to Six Flags. He
Raw.
don't know it.
Raw.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause hey, listen, I had went dog savage for a minute. We all went dark before. Oh, you gonna break my heart like that? The streets ain't got no love for me and what I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay. King Kong ain't got you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So I know. So like when females be like, every time you bring up a topic, the women that's in the conversation, oh, I'm not like that. They never like that. The woman that you're talking to currently is never like that. Yet there's so many that are like that. You see what I'm saying? So I just learned, I'm gonna say this as respectfully as possible, but I just learned to kind of like semi listen to women. I just kind of listen. I listen to women with my eyes.
Yeah.
More so than my ears. Like they talk really well about most things, you know what I'm saying? But rarely are they keeping it all the way real. You know what I mean? So I just pay attention more so than I'm just, zoned in with my ears. I think, but you're right though. When you get in shape as a man, you get physically fit in shape, you will see. It's venom. It's real venomous. It's real. I mean, like I'm dead ass. Like husband go to the bathroom and they'll try to see what's good with you right quick.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy.
Shit,
do not just hear.
Yeah, no.
Do not just hear.
I'm watching.
Yeah, but before we close this game out, man, you want to try to answer that question one more time for the people?
What that question is, Killer?
How long you keep putting that work in until you move on?
I'll be here for the long haul, bro. My friendships are like 30 years, bro. I've been with the good, the bad, and the ugly with my friends and my lady friends and shit. I be with the long haul. I was married for 7 years, brother. I was married for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I put that. hey, and I know how to escape it too. I know how to escape it too, man. You understand me? Hey, look.
I want to ask you something, but I can't. I want to ask you something, but I can't.
What you mean?
All right, we'll talk about it, man. But like
everything is in its time. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, like, let's go with the love to suffer. Okay, all right, we know how to suffer. It's with long suffering. You know what I'm saying?
You playing Jesus. You playing God.
No.
Hey, out of all the niggas in the Bible, I ain't never wanted to be Jesus, not once. Y'all got me fucked up.
What's up, bro?
Hey, nah. I just it is hard work, bro.
Yeah,
it is hard work. It is hard work.
You
It is
endure,
hard
bro.
work. It's hard work. You know what I'm saying? I dig what y'all saying. I understand that side of it, but it is hard work, bro.
Oh man,
You know what I'm saying? It is hard work. Everything gonna be easy peasy.
Yeah.
It hurt
Everything
worse.
easy peasy.
Yeah.
It
I'm
hurt
not
worse.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go
Everything.
ahead. You got it.
No, I was gonna say it hurt worse when you suffering with a chick and they leave your ass versus like a chick that was treating you real good and you lose her. Like a chick that was treating you real good and you lose her, you'd be like, damn, like I thought I had me one. It hurt, it hurt. But when you was suffering with a chick and then she got the nerve to leave, that hit different. That hit your ego, it hit your pockets, it hit your heart, it hit your
even the ones that are treating you well have their flaws. Even the ones that listen and have the wife qualities and the low body count and the qualities and characteristics of that wife all come with you know what I'm saying, a set of flaws, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And but those little flaws may be the ones that may be deal breakers for others.
Yeah.
You understand? But that comes with it too. Even the good and the best relationship come with those things as well, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna suffer.
Yeah, what estrogen makes them a little slow. Damn.
Yeah. Estrogen, their hormone. Yeah, man. Like even the good women, women, the good solid, they all gonna tweak a little bit. They got that chemical. They got that chemical imbalance.
But
yeah,
it's always pros and cons, though, class.
Yeah.
It's always pros and cons.
It is.
You know what I mean? I mean, not slow, don't mess up the ready.
Now, what that mean? The ready? What that mean?
What's that mean?
Clovey, who
Just a man or a woman?
Yeah. Clovey, see, I don't know what that means.
What she mean by, is that a woman? She said she ready.
I don't know what that's. I don't know what that.
Hey, if that's a woman and she says she ready, I ain't gonna talk you out of it, babe. I ain't gonna talk you out of it.
I don't know.
It's different. I'm different. It's different in person. You see what I'm saying?
Might be in the 773.
It's different in person.
The kind of answer what you said is I feel though that it's certain core foundations that allow you to deal with those other cons, if that makes sense. Like it's certain things that some women just come with, right? They submissive, they're respectful, they listen. Those are like core foundation principles. Like
yes. But they still come with those flaws.
Yeah, but those flaws are different than kind of what that's like the scenario classic gave.
Right. That's why I kind of got quiet, Norris, because like I was like, we saying the same thing, just totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's like I understand where y'all coming from with the pushback and the defiance and this and that. I like that type of shit there. That is not to be tolerated. That's somebody who's going to be alone or going to be with a super simp. You know what I mean? Like going to be with a super simp. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those relationships do come with flaws that you can tweak with or work on with a person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all that define and all that shit, what y'all be talking about on the platform, I'm totally for that. And I that's something I don't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say tolerate, I don't tolerate that shit. Disrespect and talking down and like I check shit out the gate. You be like bitch, be like, hold on. Ever in your fucking life call me that. I'm like Kendrick, but put my grandmama out if she sees shit different. Like I'm not with that. I don't tolerate none of that disrespect. I don't tolerate none of that sucker shit that I be seeing online, dog. I don't tolerate none of that sucker shit at all. I am a man. I'm a man's man. I ain't know none of that type of shit. But when it comes to flaws and shit like that, some of that shit can be worked out.
I need code to crack this. We speaking in codes down here. I'm trying to see what's going on here, man. Like,
She said,
is
is
she
she
good?
good or no? The man decision. Or if she's good or no, if she's good or not, don't stink, keep pockets full.
This a woman. This gotta be a woman.
I don't know who the fuck this is, cuz they trap. I think you just saying some shit. You playing?
It might be a bot too. You know, it'd be fake people
Yeah.
online.
If you real, hit that super chat. Hit that heart. Hit that super chat. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't stink, keep pocket full.
Yeah, she giving out good advice for the men, like don't stink, keep your pockets full. That's good advice.
Okay. So he cracking it right in front.
Yeah, she said not slow, don't mess up the ready. She put ready in caps though. That's what I'm saying. What that mean? Don't mess up the ready. Yeah. Okay. You know, I got this on my channel too. I don't know who this is. This might be from, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Cool. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, man. But Plug, I had a question for you, man. All that taming and arm wrestling and lassoing you got to do with the sister before you finally get on the other side of paradise. Like, the statistics show that after you get done doing all that, they'll leave you. So my question to you is it worth it, bro? Is it still worth it? Like, you can't see how cats like Norris is like, man, listen, y'all got it.
Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig that.
Like, is it worth it? Like to stay brand loyal, is it worth all of that when you can literally get that same treatment on the pull-up just as a base model product?
Base model product.
Yeah, with another culture, that's a base model product. That submission just come with it.
I can definitely agree with that wholeheartedly. But I'm not. I think Norris hit it on the head when he said, I'm looking at it from a personal, you know what I'm saying, perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of shit that's very minuscule that I don't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real. If Nora know me, man, I'm real easy going, man. I'm easy peasy, bro. Like, I don't require that much shit. I don't require much. So when you checking off my boxes, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit, I'm independent as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you just taking the load off of me that I would possibly do for myself, shit, you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you kind of winning. So I'm looking at it from a personal perspective. But when we having this discussion that we having right now, I would say that everything that y'all saying is correct. I'm not gonna kick against the prick. You know what I'm saying? And say y'all ain't right. I understand that, and I understand exactly where you, especially Norris. I hear exactly where you coming from. Right, exactly where you coming from. The pushback is very minimum. I understand that. I understand that the what you're looking for is there already, and it comes in repeatedly. I get it, and Classic, you know what I'm saying. That side of me, Classic, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to kill him. When you at Classic, I'm trying to kill him because he lived for a very long time. I understand the dragon slayer that's in you, brother. I know the armor. I know the weight of the armor that you carry once you step out the door. You know what I'm saying? I understand that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? But I also can't walk into any situation. Like, can't nobody tell me about a person and say, oh, Nora, such, you don't want a such and such. I'm never gonna listen to that. I'm gonna always go into it and formulate my own opinion.
Yeah.
I'm always like, no, I gotta be Ryan Norris for Norris to show me this type of shit. And I'm probably gonna disregard everything you said. I'm gonna go in there with a blank slate, unbiased as fucking to go in there, and then I'm like, maybe he don't fuck with you like that.
Does that apply to women? Does that apply with women? Does that apply to women? Does that apply to women? If you about to meet a woman and I know her before you meet her, and I say, hey, oh, you finna link up with her? Oh, okay. And I give you I don't know her like that, I'm talking about I haven't known her, but I know her, and I try to give you some Carfax. Do you disregard everything I say and take her at her word?
Instantaneous. I don't want her. I don't want her.
So you don't like meeting women that
'Cause
know somebody you know.
I promise you, bro. I told you, me and my dogs, we deep, and we'll never fall out about no money or no hoe. I swear
No. I'm saying like you just like you saying like okay, so like
all right,
if I'm finna meet Norris through you, right, and you tell me a little bit about Norris, and I just disregard it and go off Norris from when I meet him myself, right? That's what you're saying. That's how you handle stuff. But when it comes to meeting a woman, right? So if I'm about to meet a woman through you, and I don't know her, and you give me a little playback, should I just disregard what you say and take the woman at everything she say? Is it different? I'm saying, is that different? That protocol, is that different between meeting a guy and meeting a woman?
I gotta. This is another personal perspective. You tell me something about something I'm about to holler at, I don't want a fuck thing to do with it. I would say, man, it'd be better off if you say, man, I seen her before, bro, but I don't really know her like that. Then I approach.
What if it ain't nothing crazy? What if it ain't nothing crazy? What if I just like, like I used to hoop with her last dude. You know what I'm saying? Her last dude, he was a cool, chill dude. I don't know what happened with them, but I used to play ball with dude. I used to see her up at the gym watching them play. She seemed pretty laid back.
That's circle too close, bro. That's
crazy.
Close.
That's
circle too close. I might go to a function and I fuck around and I don't want to know. I don't want to know Buddy. Buddy don't exist no more. I don't want to meet Buddy. I don't want to bump into Buddy. If you know somebody,
you be saying you simple, you complicated. You complicated.
Nah, that shit ain't complicated. No, you know it. Nah, that
Norris, help me out. You get that, Norris? Do you get that?
It kind of goes back to what I told you about my story about the person who knew all these people.
Yeah, the bowler.
Yeah, like you run it into, like that's a no-go. That's a no-go. You know what I mean? That's a no-go.
Yeah.
That's a no. And then class, I think it's hard to ask that question because you got to kind of take yourself out of the question, right?
Yeah.
And I think we looking at each other for who we see each other as, right?
Yeah.
Classic telling me about another female, I know Classic.
I'll be like,
so
I don't care if one of my dogs
for a man to even think that you
one of my dogs hollered at you. If my dog hollered at you in middle school and I see you now, you 37, bitch, you off limit.
Oh no, dog. Come on, man. Y'all killing.
I got commandments, cuz. I got commandments, cuz.
That's you, Classic.
Nah, ain't me.
Nah.
I know all mine now.
Hey, Chloe, see, is you trolling?
Hey, some people can
Gotta
watch from
be.
afar.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know, but like people like it to you.
Hey man, you just gotta. Hey, listen, they know what come with me. I don't be lying about nothing. Hey, listen, you can deal with me, but I might want to introduce you to somebody at some point. So stay open minded. You know what I'm saying? I ain't interested in playing hide and seek or none of that. I don't want to live in mystery. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move how I'm moving. You feel me?
Yeah.
But man, just in closing, man, what y'all got in closing so we can close this thing on. And I think for those who care, I had it rolling out the stream. The Pacers definitely took this one, y'all. They going to 7.
Yeah. It's good money.
Pacers up 28 right now, 99.
I wish we could have seen it because I bet it was some fugazi ass shit. They tried to take it back in the OKC and close it out there. I could, man. This Vegas, baby. Everybody who put a bid in tonight probably getting their ass tore up. Vegas probably tore their ass up tonight.
Yeah.
When you try,
I'm telling you, everybody on they what's. Let me go check mine real quick.
You said
I hit.
What you say, no?
When you try to get your panel, like when you trying to actually have that panel.
Man, I was trying to do it yesterday. I was trying to do one Wednesday night, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what it is, man. Ladies, please help me prove this wrong, but dealing with men is so much easier. Bro, I hit y'all the same day and we did the men's panel for 2 hours, bro. Smoked it. Panel was great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trying to put this women's panel together for like 2.5 weeks, man. It's like it's just like so many preliminary questions and my schedule and moving parts. It's just like, why is this so complex with the females? And then with the dudes, it's like, hey, bro, you free? Hold on, I'm finna hit you right back. Yeah, I'm good. I bet. You know what I'm saying? It's like simple, bro. Yeah, niggas don't need to ask me for no topics or nothing. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready.
Peasy.
Yeah, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They want you got particulars. I want to be referred to as this versus that. It's like, come on, man. What we doing? Like, do y'all really? And then for me, you know how hard I'll be working, bro. I'll crank out so much content. Like, for you looking at this like, oh, it's this big thing. Like, this shit finna get buried. We gonna drop this, and then it's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more videos coming in the next. You get what I'm saying? Like we on to the next. Yeah, we on to the next. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just, ladies, if y'all see this, please email me at the classic codes with the S777@gmail.com. And if you want to be on my women's panel, I'm definitely trying to put that together like as soon as possible, either like a Monday or a Wednesday.
He love this shit, Noah. He love this shit. He love this shit.
Because
see that fire in his eyes, bro.
We need it, man. We need it, dog. Like we talked about it last night. Classic at the end. Like, we are the voices. Not saying just us in particular, but smaller platforms. We the voices, man. Like, we are what people are really wanting to hear. That stuff that Cam Newton and them doing all that, they just big. They gonna get views just off of the strength. But when you got 400 or 500 people watching just something like this, they really wanted to tune in and hear what you had to say. And it's a difference. That's why I said, like Classic said, we gotta let everybody, have their opinions, get their thoughts out, hear everybody's side, hear everybody's stories, because we all have a story. So we all got a reason why we want to express the things that we want to express. So
how you feel, North?
Who, me?
Yeah.
About what? Which part? Joe Jett.
Yeah, the dog
in your chat.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah,
the Classic chat in the building. Yes, sir.
What you mean, Plug?
How you feel
about which part?
What you mean, which part?
Like what in what? Like how I feel about what?
Huh?
You asked me how I feel about what? We talking about like the whole topic?
Yeah.
Oh man. I think people don't really hear everything I say because I'm very calm and silent, to be honest with you. I'm more of a listener, just with my background of mental health. So I like to listen and hear people out. But like I try to tell people too what type of people to date outside of your race with. It's white people who are there's white women who are just worse as white as the black women. Trust me. I went through hell in a handbasket for 3 years with one of them. Don't let a big booty and a smile and all that stuff get. Hey, I always tell people, if you're going to date outside of your race, you need to date that race. She needs to be wearing some hey dudes. She needs to be wearing. She needs to be white. You know what I mean? If you're going to date an Asian, she need to be Asian, not Blasian. If she's going to be Korean, be Korean. Like you gotta date the purest form of that race to get a true picture of that race. And that's what I try to get people to understand is that. No, there's white women that I've talked to that was horrible, just like some of the black women. That's why, but people don't hear that. People go straight into, oh, he don't like black women. He hate. No, I'm telling you that it's white women too. With that being said, even that worst case white woman at the beginning was easier to communicate with than with other black women that I talked to. I always tell people that, like, but at the same time, you got to realize I'm a father, man. I got a black daughter. You know what I mean? Like I don't hate black women. I don't hate it. I'm just gonna give you the reality. And social media makes your reality hate.
Yeah, villainize you and shit.
Yeah, they make your reality hate. And that's why I tell people I don't discount anybody's story. So the reason why somebody might feel a certain way, I feel like every story is valid.
I'm making them t-shirts, bro.
Yeah.
Choose wisely.
For real.
Act accordingly. Act accordingly.
I love these conversations, man. Like, I just wish I wasn't working during the day. Classic be on it. He be in that midday grind, like that. He on that midday grind.
He's still on it.
I gotta find a window to own. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we competing with some big dogs on this live.
Yeah.
It's some monsters on live right now. Real YouTube monsters. You know what I'm saying? I had to try to find me a window that I could claim. You feel me? That midday window is wide open. Hey, I'll be the. Hey, this the thing though. To do that midday, you got to be a real dog. I know y'all got channel. We on your channel. Like you got to be a real dog because you got to be fully prepared to pull up and go one on nobody.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it'll be people watching your stream, but they can't tap in with the chat and interact because they at work. So they'll just throw you in the earbud and rock with you, but they can't engage all the time. And I'll be knowing. So I'll be pulled up. Every day I'm ready to go one on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really treat it like a Twitch stream for real. That's the mind state I got. Like, if ain't nobody saying nothing, I'm about to cook. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm with you, bro.
I feel that.
I'm with you, bro.
But the key
Hey,
is,
your ticket dead though. Your ticket dead. I'm letting you know your ticket dead.
see, April says she usually listen to you midday while she working.
April, that's what's. Hey, I appreciate you too. I think April said something in my chat before. I knew she looked super familiar, but I didn't know if I knew her from here or if I knew her from my platform. I guess both.
And I put you on. I always shout out. I shout out your channel, plug channel. Hey, I tell people, man, everybody can eat, man. I think that's the issue with this whole YouTube thing. You know, like
I told you, bro. Hey,
me and Plug trying to work something out.
Three things that change people, bro. When a bitch hungry, horny, and broke. I swear. When you say, when a motherfucker hungry, horny, and broke, but a motherfucker tell you any goddamn thing. When a bitch hungry, they'll eat a ramen, they eat some Vienna sausages or whatever. So they get some money in their pocket, they want a motherfucking T-bone, they want a goddamn porterhouse, they want a ribeye. And a bitch horny, they'll tell you any damn thing they want to hear. As soon as you get that nut, bitch, where you Uber at? Where I can drop your ass off at? I'm telling you, hungry, horny, and broke. I'm trying to tell you, them three dangerous motherfuckers right there, boy. I'm telling you. So choose wisely and act accordingly. I'm trying to tell you.
Like I tell people this, man. Plug know it. Everybody who know me know it. Once I get there, dog, I'm bringing people with me, dog. I ain't worrying about no money. The money gonna come.
Yeah,
man.
Money gonna come, man. You take care of the people who take care of you, because that's what I've noticed.
Getting money, nigga.
You can't talk your hand. You know, you don't want to talk your hand all.
You know what I mean, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Money ain't gonna that shit ain't gonna change. None of it's only gonna do it.
That's how we start to compete with the big heads, though.
Yeah, when them motherfuckers, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
they can start acting like some hoes.
Hey, I'm a chaser.
I ain't gonna be no hoe. I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. I ain't gonna be no hoe for nan, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm a chaser.
Switching up for nan, nigga, dog.
I'm a chaser, and I'm gonna tell you, if you want people to be consistent, even if they just sitting on your panel not saying nothing, like we see sometimes from 9 to 1 in the morning. They like, it's like, you know what I mean? But you got
that look. That look, classic gay, that look.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like they'll just sit there because they getting paid healthy. You know what I mean? They ain't starving, and they bring in the views. Just like if you notice, all you gotta do is put their name on the front of your video, you're gonna run up 2 to 3K. Period. You know what I mean? And they see it because they talked about it a couple nights ago. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. Keep looking. Hey, I think Norris, you know me from being on the panel. That's how we. Yeah. Man, I wanted to be on a panel without Fatty though, bro, because he be hogging the ball.
It's
and my whole thing.
There's two people you gotta be on there without Fatty and 2K.
No, I'm cool with 2K. I'm good.
I know 2K cool, but 2K gonna go.
Yeah, they be hogging. Like that's one thing too. Like I like panels. I'm cool with it. But I got a big personality. I be having something to say. But if I gotta fight for the mic, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say, hey, let me get in, hey, let's hear him out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody got to land, I just want, you know what I'm saying? When you get a chance, swing this way and then let me go. Like, you know, they jump in. So like Fatty, when the one he had me on, he just wanted to talk over me the whole time. I'm like, bro, you trying to have a conversation or you just, you know what I'm saying? What we doing?
Yeah. Have you hit her back up? Have you hit her back up?
Yeah. She tried to pull me on the panel when they was talking about Terrence Howard, because I don't know if y'all know, I act. So I had worked with Terrence Howard. I was on Empire and all that. So like it's all good, bro. But they was trying to pull me on that panel impromptu.
No, you can't just
he was trying to right.
I don't be on that, bro. I don't be on that.
No, bro.
I don't be on that.
Nigga, you telling me some new shit. I'm on some, hey, you on some new shit. I want to know what's happening, bro. Shit, I like dog. I'm gonna tell you one thing about me, bro. I ain't never been no motherfucking hater. Boy, I love to hear niggas' accomplishments, man. I love that shit. Tell me your aspirations. They say you can't tell motherfuckers your shit because they'll try to put that you on your shit. I want to put some. I want to put some good on it.
I feel that. I can tell you from the South, ain't you? Where you from?
I'm from Florida, bro.
See, yeah. See, I'm from Chicago, bro. It's instant hate. As soon as you say you got something going on, it ain't. You see, I just skate right past it. But yeah, like I act and I had a life before we met, Unc. I had a life before we met, dog.
I would imagine, bro. I would imagine. I would look. Hey, when we get backstage, you had to spill it, nigga.
I got you. I got you. I talk a little bit about it on my channel, a little bit here and there and stuff in spots, bro. But yeah, I'm trying to build this. That's why I just, you know what I mean? I'm trying to build this. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So,
man, all three faces on here.
Anybody got anything in the chat? We about to let y'all go, man. We about to let y'all go. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you coming up, Classic Plug. You know how we do. We're trying to make this a weekly thing, at least 4 times a week. We trying to trying to start jumping on here. I'll send you, Classic, what we're gonna be talking about next week. We're gonna just start shooting part series of different conversations and we're just gonna stay consistent, man, and let's let it ride out. But we appreciate y'all, man. If y'all want to shout out your channels before y'all head out of here so people can know where to follow you and everything.
Go ahead, my brother.
Oh, I'll go first. Yeah, hey, it's Classic with the Classic Codes. Y'all tap in and just make sure y'all subscribe. I got a whole bunch of content, so you got plenty to catch up on. There's plenty more coming. Y'all just tap in with me. And thanks for having me on Impromptu tonight, man. You know I appreciate y'all, brothers, man.
Always, man. Always.
For sure. As always, is Uncle Plug, and always remember. As soon as you see these, you already know what I'm talking about. Choose wisely and act accordingly, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for Coles being here, Joe Jet tuning in, Miss April tuning in, Miss Nevaeh tuning in. Hey, I appreciate everybody that came in. Appreciate y'all, man. Much appreciation for sure.
Big facts. Y'all know where y'all can find me at Souls of Thought, man. We're gonna be here, try to be here every night, at least 4 times a week. And we just authentic conversations, man. We being who we are, man. Giving y'all, like Cash to say, we just trying to crack the codes, man. I think we're getting there, though. But we appreciate the support, man. And we'll remember all y'all in that chat, man, once we start getting up there. We got y'all, man. But I end every video the same way. God loves you, which is most important. I love you. You're beautiful. And your boy's out. Let go.
Hey.